You changed. You really did. And then, one day, without warning, you were back. Same habits, same excuses, same version of you that you swore you left behind. And the scariest part? It felt normal. It felt like coming home. Here is the thing nobody warns you about. The biggest obstacle to becoming who you want to be is who you already think you are. This is the identity trap. And to understand why it keeps pulling you back, you first need to understand what is actually happening inside your brain. Everyone is chasing the wrong thing. More motivation, more discipline, more willpower. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Your brain does not care about your goals. It only cares about one thing: who it thinks you are. Inside your subconscious mind, there's a file. It holds everything: your limits, your worth, your ceiling. And your brain will quietly sabotage every single attempt you make to live outside of that file. Not because it hates you, because it's protecting you from becoming someone it does not recognize. And the best way to understand how powerful that protection is to picture a rubber band. Stretch it as far as you want. The moment you let go, it snaps back. That's you. Every time you try to change without changing your identity first, you're just stretching the rubber band, and life will always find a way to let go. Your story about yourself is the rubber band. The words you use when you talk to yourself, the limits you accept without questioning, the version of you that you keep returning to when things get hard. Change that story, and you change everything. But where did that story come from in the first place? Because here's what most people never stop to ask. That file was not written by you. It was written for you, by every failure nobody helped you understand, by every voice that told you who you were before you were old enough to decide for yourself. We become what we repeatedly do, but we also become what we were repeatedly told we are. Think about that. Someone else's opinion of you from years ago is still making decisions in your life today. And by the time you were old enough to question it, it was already running your life. Which means every time you try to change, that old programming fights back, and it does not fight fair. You start strong, new habits, new routine, new energy. And then something small happens, a bad day, an old friend, a moment of weakness, and a voice inside whispers, "This isn't really you." And just like that, you stop fighting it. Not because you're weak, because your identity gave you permission to go back. That voice is not wisdom. That voice is not truth. That voice is just an old recording playing on repeat. And the longer it plays, the more it feels like the truth. But it's not. And humanity has known this for a very long time. Stay with me, because what comes next is where everything changes. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man on earth. He had every reason to let that power consume him, but every single morning he sat alone and wrote in his private journal, not for the world, just for himself. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. He understood something most people never do. The real battle is never out there. It's always in here. The Zen masters said it differently. The self is not something you have, it's a story you keep telling. And here's the most important thing. Any story can be rewritten. So the question is no longer why you keep going back. The question is, how do you actually change the story? Stop trying to change your behavior. Start changing your identity. Ask yourself a different question. Not, how do I become more disciplined? But, what kind of person would naturally live this way? Because there's a difference between saying, I'm trying to be better, and saying, I am someone who is better. One is a wish, the other is an identity. Every small action you take is a vote, not for who you want to be someday, for who you are deciding to be right now. And once you understand that, the way you approach change completely transforms. Here's exactly how. 1. Collect small wins. Every time you act like your new self, that's a vote. You don't need a perfect day. You just need one vote, then another, then another. The file updates slowly, but it updates. And one day, you'll wake up and the old version of you will feel like a stranger. 2. Change your environment. The rubber band snaps hardest when everything around you belongs to your old self. Same room, same people, same triggers. Your environment is not neutral. It's either pulling you forward or pulling you back. Change your surroundings before you need willpower, because willpower always runs out. Your environment never sleeps. 3. Say it before you feel it. Most people wait until they feel like a new person before they start acting like one, but that's backwards. You act first. The feeling follows. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become you. These 3 things sound simple, but simple is not the same as easy, because the hardest part is not the doing, it's what you have to let go of first. Your old self was not your enemy. It did what it could with what it had. It kept you safe. It kept you alive. It deserves respect for that. But you're not who you were, and you're not yet who you are becoming. You're in between, in the most uncomfortable, most important, most powerful place a human being can stand, right on the edge of becoming someone new. That space is not weakness. That space is not failure. That space is where everything changes. And if you ever feel like it's too hard, remember this. Viktor Frankl survived the unimaginable, lost everything, suffered everything. And from the darkest place a human being can exist, he said this: "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." That's the answer. Not force, not hustle, not grinding through it, just the quiet decision to become someone new. The identity trap is just a program, and you can rewrite it. That's the cipher. If this hit you, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Cypher MindJid, because we are just getting started. Cypher MindJid. Decode your mind. Evolve your life.